It is hot out. It's still 100 degrees while I'm working on this car. This video may be done a little bit later.
The next day.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. So yes, what you just saw is the Supra finally back in my possession, finally running. And before we get started, don't mind this little thing up here or this little thing over here. I don't know why I sit on my computer and I just scratch, so stop staring at that. Second, the Supra is not done. It runs, it drives. I took it around the block. It does need a alignment really badly, so I can't drive it too much. I hate the fact that it doesn't have power steering, but we'll go over all of that in a few. But just know the car is not fully done yet. I still have a lot of stuff to do. And it's not going to be like I'm pulling the turbo off, doing this, doing that. It's more so going to be cleaning the car up, getting things squared away on the interior, getting the paint corrected, getting the wing painted because I put the wing on, or spoiler, whatever you want to call it. I put the spoiler on just before the car went to Kentucky, so it never actually got painted. So I still have to have that all smoothed out, painted. Then I have to have the interior kind of cleaned up, redone. I do want to buy a new dashboard the minute I can find a brand new one. I don't care what the price is. And I want to just keep it and hold on to it. Little things like that that need to be addressed. But let me show you guys what was changed, or explain what was changed, what was redone, what still needs to be done. Because, you know, it's a project car, so projects are never finished. Oh, so now we have the dusty EVO, and now we have the dusty Supra. Anyway, so as you can see, if I have a picture, I will put it up on the screen, but you could see the powder coat is different now. So you can see no light, it kind of just looks like brownish on camera. I don't know why, but it is a rainbow hue. This is Prismatic's Galaxy color, or whatever it's called. You can see in the light how it's like a rainbow effect. I support Pride Month. Not really, I don't. But you can see that the intake is gloss now. We did change the powder coating on this. This pipe is actually bigger. This pipe, this hot side piping is still 3-inch. I'm pretty sure this is 3.5-inch. So all of that was changed. I am going to be getting a new fuel rail. So I want to get a whole new intake manifold. I don't like this one anymore. It weighs like 50 pounds. It's big, it's bulky. It looks cool because it gives you a big surface to look at. We did not powder coat this. I think I'm going to leave this like this. I'll be honest with y'all, this isn't a show car. I'm not expecting to be perfect, as you can see here. I do plan on getting a new radiator. I want to do AN lines, new intake manifold, 12 injectors, because the car is wired for 12 injectors now. So all of that has to be changed. Next order of business, he redid this so it's not stretched. Before it was like on this side and the wire was like really stretched, so he cleaned this up. Still stretched a little, but he said he pulled it back just so it doesn't kind of flop around. It's just zip tied underneath there. We do have Vangean clamps now, which, oh man, I absolutely love. I wish this would have been rotated a little bit more, so either Vibrant is up top or this is up top, but this will work for now. Not a big deal. You just pop the pin out. Once it clamps, you just rotate it. He did weld on the adapter here. As you can see, it's a burnt color now, because this is anodized black, which I don't like. I don't like this throttle body anymore. It's too big and bulky. I don't really want it. But for now, we're just gonna run the car how it is. I'm not gonna sit here and start pulling things apart because I don't like them or whatever. Again, powder coat. I think that's about it that he's really changed under here. A lot of it was a maintenance thing. I do know he had to redo the wastegate lines because your boy messed it up by accident. I had them backwards, so I had the upper, I just had them flopped. So he corrected that. Don't mind the dirt and dust. I haven't cleaned the inside. I only cleaned the outside of the car. I haven't cleaned the engine bay or anything like that, because I don't want to just spray water because of the IGM 1As. I don't want to really spray water because water can get down into the valley and just pool up and sit there, so I don't want to do that. I boogered the front bumper a little bit right here, so that's probably gonna have to be touched up. The front bumper does not clear the intercooler piping, so I have to notch out a little bit of the front bumper right here just so it clears. Same goes with here, so I'll probably cut out a big section right there and that should clear it. As you can see, the blow-off valve is now down here, and it is powdered the same color. You're not really gonna see it. I just said, you know what, shits and giggles, let's do it. And if you look down here, we have a second blow-off valve. So the car has 2 blow-off valves now. Again, it's powdered that galaxy color that you could kind of see. Maybe, not really. I do have to clearance this bumper as well. It hits right here. So I'm going to really notch out a big section out of it. And that way it should clear no problems. Next order of business is wheels. I don't like these wheels, okay? They look like they're nice and everything, but I do have a spacer in there. I don't know if you're really gonna be able to see, especially since I stand in the light. So there is a spacer in there. I want to say it's a 10 mil spacer that's in there just to clear my Brembos. I do have SRT8 Brembos on there, which these wheels I had to grind the Brembos down, and I'm not happy about that, but it is what it is. You learn, and this is how I learned to just buy wheels that actually fit, and that's why I don't want spacers at all on this car. If you have a high horsepower car, I don't care what kind of billet, aluminum billet made of asteroid steel, I don't care. I don't want to run a spacer. I do want to get new rear wheels as well. These serve their purpose, but I lost the adapter rings for it. So now they're just sitting on the lugs, which that means I don't really want to drive this car too often. You know, I'm afraid of things falling off of it. It does rub, as you can see. When she squats, she started rubbing, which I'm not mad at. I'll be honest with you, I'm not mad at all. I assumed that was going to happen. Going to the interior now. Got the seatbelts mounted. They are out of date. As you can see, June 2020. You can't see, it's white. So, as you can see, they are out of spec, so June 2021. They're only good for 5 years. So I do need to get new belts. I do really absolutely love the G-Force belts. These are kind of just on. He did mount them and everything. I did have them mounted before my boy took them off when he had the car for a little bit. So he remounted them. Seats are the same. I may swap this seat over to that side because this one reclines. I don't know. This one is broken. I think the rod coming through for the adjusters is something's broken with them, so I'll have to pull that seat out. But for now, I may swap this one over because I mean, they're universal. I got my little tuning cable there. I ran out a while ago. Parachute mount. So he made this bracket. Thankfully, he did it pretty cleanly. I told him if you can get away without drilling into the dashboard, I would love that. But if you have to, I'm not going to be super bummed out about it. And the main reason being is this dashboard, as you can see, it has a typical airbag little shit that's going on. These dashboards also like to split right by the defroster. So they started splitting. I also have to get a radio. Everything else looks old. Have to get a new shifter knob. I'm pretty sure this is my Roland anti-lag. It's still wired into the car, so I kind of want to test it out, or have my tuner remote in and have him actually look at it and make sure it's dialed in. I'm not entirely sure what this is for right here. Don't know what that's for. I forgot. As you can see, we still got a wide interior. This harness bar is temporary. I'm not going to keep it. It's just so I can have seat belts. These things are not... Harness bars are great for, like, if you have a really slow street car. But if you have like a car that makes a lot of power, harness bars are not it. Promise you, a cage is going to be happening. I promise you. all the interior plastic. So this one's broken, as you can see, so I'll probably just sell this. I do have a one I bought off my friend. So I want to clean up all of these and have them painted, so they actually look good. Again, Velcide seats, have the seat belt, little bobby for my dick. Guess we should really show you the trunk. So this is where all the work kind of went down. As you can see, sorry, he had to pull all the plastics off. Garbage. So he did redo all my wiring. If you guys remember, I had like this. Forgive me, I was very new at the time. I had a piece of like wood and I just painted it black. So now you have this gap of black. This is obviously all rattle can. I just didn't want it to be white, so when you pop the hood it would be white. This will all be paint matched to the actual car in the future. I want to have the cage done before I actually start painting. He redid all of the wiring, so we have this nice little junction block with the 3 relays. Everything is nice and braided now and clean. Before it was just a mess. I do have to find a grommet to put in here. He redid all my battery cable. As you can see, I got 2 grounds up here, and I asked him if I needed a ground up front, and he's like, you shouldn't, but I'm pretty sure he said there's like 2 grounds from the block and the head to the chassis. I have this right here instead of the battery cable run through the car. I have it running through here, down underneath to the front, and he replaced the battery. If you guys remember, my battery used to be right here. He put it in the center, just over the axle. Very small battery. I don't like it because I have to keep it on a battery charger constantly. I like these terminals because they're clean. The problem is if you need to charge it, you can't. So, well, from the battery. So I usually will put a cable here and my other positive cable on that bus or that bushing right there, and that'll charge the battery. But he redid everything in here. These screws are not supposed to be here, but the last setup had like this random mount that was here. I don't remember what it was for. I think it was for a battery box. It went across or something like that. It's such an old setup, I don't remember, but I want to have that done. I'll probably have these refilled, and then once the car is painted, I may fuck around and make this that galaxy color. But he did replace the fuel hanger. I have a radium hanger, which I'm not really fond of, but radium hanger, it works. The 3 Walbro pumps are in there. Eventually I'll probably step it up to 525s, but for now the 485 should work just fine for my power levels. Really, other than that, there's not much left to really talk about with the car. So we'll just say the future goals for this car is a different turbo, obviously. I do want to run another T6 turbo, but I don't. We'll see, because manifolds are very expensive. They're like $3 grand for this car. So $3 grand for that. Then the intake manifold is like another $3 grand for that. Plus I need to get 6 more injectors on top of these injectors. So that's another like $1,500. So you're looking all in right now. Plus the turbo is probably another $3,500. So do the math. You're already up over $10,000 easily within 3 or 4 parts. So once that happens, and I go bigger turbo, I won't say bigger, a smaller turbo, but it's more efficient in the power band. It's just everything from here is going to be like little changes. I'll probably do radiator stuff, that's easy. I drove the car with no power. It doesn't have power steering right now, so it's all manual rack and whatnot. Absolutely hate it. I thought the car was going to be able to turn easier once it moves. It does not. You have to like kind of like be going like 10 miles an hour for its steering wheel to actually turn. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know yet. On the highway it's probably a lot easier. It's just if you're at a red light and you're trying to make a right, you have to like kind of go forward and then make your 90 turn instead of just kind of going at an angle. Very difficult to drive with no power steering. The clutch is very unforgiving, so I can't complain too much because it is a built car. I did not build this car to be a daily driver, so it will see occasional street driving. We're waiting on registration paperwork. And from there, yeah, man, I just want to enjoy it. I think the first order of business will be for the wheels, because obviously you need wheels to drive on the road. I will get more videos. I didn't really want to start the car up. I have my garage door closed and everything. The landscapers are out, families are out, and very shy in public with the camera. Evo still needs to be fixed. The bike, there we go, it's opposite. The bike is down. I'm having battery issues or voltage rectifier issues or whatever. So I've been trying to troubleshoot that. So I haven't even made any vlog videos on the bike, motor vlogs or anything. The truck, after I finish recording this, I'm going right into recording for the truck because I'm going to be doing transmission fluid in there. But the Evo's the next big thing. The Jeep does have some stuff coming. So I know a lot of people are subscribed. The Jeep gets the most love on this channel. I don't know why, but it does. We do have big plans this year for the Jeep. I'm saying we. It's just me here. I have some big plans for the Jeep. And I know I showed it before, but I do have the Dana 60 sitting here. I haven't gone through it. I was supposed to make a video on it. I just haven't had the time. And with both these cars here now, I'm very limited on space. So I have to figure out where I'm gonna put this axle to pull it apart. I did clean up my garage, so I can put a lot of the parts here. I do need to get a cabinet to move all that shit out. So yeah, I got nothing else. Projects after projects after projects. A lot going on with me right now. I'm solo, so I have yard work, I got the house to clean, I got vehicles galore to build and fix and everything. So a lot going on. The Supra, you won't see much content on the Supra right now because, like I said, I have other shit going on. The Evo's kind of #1 priority right now. So hopefully I can get some more parts for that in and we can get the ball rolling on at least getting a first start on it. But yeah, I got nothing else. I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Stay hungry, stay humble, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.
I swear to God, man, I'ma make it soon. Silence all the haters as they see us making moves. I do what I want, so I got nothing to prove. Staying motivated, teaching